Welcome to our special Friday edition of JoyNews Interactive with me, Mapita CBD.
And I, Bernice Abubedu, coming to you live from digital address GA09925339 Kokomlimni, Accra.
Also on DSTV channel 421 and Go TV channel 144. On YouTube, it's My Joy Online TV.
Well, we're also very interactive on WhatsApp. You can send us your message on 055-815-7074, 055-815-7074, and on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, we are JoyNews on TV.
Now, let's talk about the power of social media. Someone once said to me about social media, the good thing is that everyone has a voice, and the bad thing is that everyone has a voice on social media. So I was talking to some Ghanaian dancers who are very popular on social media, and I was talking about the power of social media and their craft. So I don't know, before we watch that video, let's talk about the power of social media.
Well, in this day and age, Maps, you cannot underestimate the power social media has. Look at this case we had with the policeman beating this woman. Typical example of the power of social media and how a lot of Ghanaians were upset by the occurrence, and there was such an uproar. Social media is now, let me put it, one of the modern ways of mobilizing people to take a certain action. And one comment on social media can cause a national upset and create a certain action or response to it. So I think that if you live in 21st century Ghana or anywhere in the world and you think that social media has no power, you have to rethink.
All right, okay, so let's check out what these dancers have been saying about the power of social media.
Media has done like 90% greatness in my life. Like, I market my stuff on social media and I don't have to pay a dime. I just put my thing out there, and I think with the help of God, it reaches a lot of people, like thousands, 2,000, millions of people. And I think without social media, I wouldn't be where I am now. I wouldn't have Joy Prime interviewing me. So like, I feel social media has really helped a lot. And that's how we connect with everyone, social media.
All right.
What I would say right now is social media is the major key to our breakthrough right now, because when we started dancing for a very long time because there was no social media, we were only known in our area and all of that. But when social media came into existence, yeah, it helped us a lot because we put our work on social media, and then because it has made the world a very small place, a lot of people see it and they patronize on what we do, and then that's how we are right now.
Interesting contributions there, Mapito. So the power of social media is as powerful as anything in this world. I remember going into journalism school, where asked between the pen and the sword, which is mightier. It's almost like asking that question again now.
In social
between a gun and social media, which is mightier.
Okay, yeah. And also what they were speaking about is that the content you put out is very important. How you brand yourself as a journalist, as a news host, how you brand yourself is very important on social media. Talking about the power of social media.
Interesting. Former President John Dramani Mahama has been known to be very vocal on social media, especially on Twitter. Now, he has 1.5 million followers, and he is following 615 people on Twitter. Now, in his latest tweet, he shares some lessons. Let me bring you that tweet, which comes along with an interesting photo of two animals. Lessons in Ghanaian politics. Don't use idioms in relation to yourself. They'll stick. And this coming from the man who referred to himself as the dead goat, Mapito.
Yes.
And definitely he's coming from a place of knowledge. And all I'm getting from what he's saying is, look, let me help you out here. If you use an idiom in relation to yourself, people will never forget. They'll stick. And that's because President Akufo-Addo spoke about being a dog, and the fact that he can't be hanged in relation to corruption allegations.
Yes.
Interesting.
And some interesting responses. People are saying that you can't teach an old dog new tricks to that. So it's just like, You know what? At this day and age, we can't teach you new tricks. So learn from us.
Yeah.
You know, learn from us. But a lot of people responded to that tweet. It had 740 retweets, 2,317 likes. So let's check out some of those responses on Twitter. Remember, on Facebook and Twitter, we're JoyNews on TV.
All right, we'll bring you more on that. Definitely, there were a lot of retweets. And you know, as it is, if you're someone who follows the former president, you know definitely the interesting responses. We'll bring you that later. And also on this particular one, we'll bring you those tweets now. Yeah, it's ready.
All right, so this one is from @AlfredKumi001, who says, most wise, take Y. One day you'll see how wise you are. One day you will see how wise you are in your own eyes. All right, and then at Yab KK, who says, I will tattoo your great image on my skin at JD Mahama. May you remain the greatest African president ever.
Interesting. You know, you always have supporters coming to throw in one or two encouraging words to political leaders. Let me put it that way. But at I Sharif is replying to a JD Mahama, says still the guyest president Ghana has ever had. And I don't know why he's laughing at his own comments, Maps.
I think he's just excited.
All right.
He's so excited, he's tearing up. All right, and this one is from Ranash Yokiti, who says, a great man with humor, we love you and respect your excellency. God bless you. So this one comes from @Great Renoverd, who says, JM, explain in deep, modern youth lack such expressions.
Interesting. Nana Kwame Safo Otre says, this is a good one. I will give it to you. Okay.
And at Mame, who says, ha 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 ha, you have made my day.
So, Moms, while others are taking this quite serious, I just think it's just an interesting bit of humor to throw in. I mean, obviously, he knows what he called himself, and he's just saying, look, it's almost like an indirect advice to the president, please stay away.
Stay away.
Stay away, you know, because you may not be excited. But as Citizen Rashad says, bet me at JD Mahama is the man.
And the last tweet we're going to take is from @FedRay47, who says, you just got it right on the head of the nail. Hashtag JD Mahama 2020.
Well, Maps, away from former President Mahama, and there's this video that's I would say it has gathered momentum slowly on social media, and it's beginning to trend. And it's a video of the founder and president of Eastwood Anamba Ministries, Pastor Eastwood, saying that the number of women in churches who are virgin is actually reducing. And he talks about the fact that a man of God, the core reasons virgins are no longer in the church is because of the love of money. You know what? Let's just show you that video now.
In the city we plant our churches in. When they transfer you to a poor church, you cry. Not because the Holy Ghost is not in that town, but because money is not in that town. But let me go back to the ladies. Let me go back to the ladies. Because we have a problem. Few of our sisters are marrying as virgins. Virgins are missing in the church. They want the money. 22-year-old girls want to drive a car. 23-year-old girls want to own a Land Cruiser and a Range Rover. May God have mercy on our generation. May this backsliding apostate spirit leave the church of Jesus Christ. Come on, somebody shout.
Instead of working hard to survive. Let's watch that.
The young men don't want to work anymore. All they need is a sugar mama. Mama, will give them money for university. Mama will give them money for a Mapuka motorbike. Mama will give them money to rent a house they can't afford. 26-year-old men are marrying 45-year-old women just because of money. Money has seized the conscience of the church. Money is striving for the soul of the church. But I see a church, I see an individual who will defeat money. May money be under your feet and not in your heart. Come on, shout a yes.
Interesting there.
Very, very energetic. Very energetic sermon there. But you know what? For Fridays, you don't usually do relationships, so just send us your comments on these two videos we've watched on the number 055-815-7074, 055-815-7074. What do you think about young girls, according to the president and founder of the Eastwood Anaba Ministries, getting sugar daddies for the love of money, or the fact that they are no longer virgins because of that? And also talking about the young men who are also getting sugar mummies because of the love of quote-unquote worldly things. Perhaps you have some messages.
Yes, okay, so let me take some messages. This one is from, okay, so he didn't mention his name, but he says, Muhammad, okay, that's very interesting, but now, the social media is good, and we have to blame Muhammad and NDC on the collapse of the 5 banks. Okay, so he's talking his own things. But let's go to Valanyan Akatia, who says, what a nice sermon. I'm listening to it. Pastor Eastwood has won my heart. And Valanyan Akatia says, former president said it. Oh, we're going to take a quick breather. When we come back, we'll take more of your WhatsApp messages. Stay tuned.
You're still watching JoyNews Interactive with me, Benis Abu Baidu.
And Mapita CBD.
All right, so stay interactive with us on WhatsApp. The number is 055-815-7074, 055-815-7074. Now, we'll take some of your WhatsApp messages we've received on the issues discussed so far. We've been talking about former President Muhammad's tweet advising politicians to stay away from the use of idioms. I know you remember that goat, right? Okay, and all that. So he's talking from a point of knowledge. And we also talked about the power of social media and brought you Reverend Eastwood Anaba's snippets of some sermon he preached about virgins missing in the church and on sugar mummies. And Maps, we've been receiving some comments on these.
All right, okay, so let's go to Kofi Spencer, who says, social media is our world. With modernity, this is what we need. And Valanya Kotia says, a nice sermon. I'm listening to Pastor Eastwood. He has won my heart. And another message is, says, what Rev Eastwood saying is true, and the church must repent. Another one says, Manuel Jemfu says, this sermon is really powerful. Girls and boys of nowadays are too lazy. So a lot of people really enjoyed this sermon. And not true, my pastor. They are missing cry. And this one says, he hits the nail right on point. I really enjoyed the sermon, Pastor. God bless you. Okay, quite a lot of messages coming in. We really appreciate it. Keep on sending your messages, 055-815-7074. Now, Bernice.
All right, Babs, let's check out what's happening on Twitter. Now, after the World Cup, I'm sure you all remember the VAR. And Twitter, that's been trending on Twitter. Now, if you don't know what VAR is, and I'll be surprised if you don't, but anyway, VAR is Video Assistant Referee, Maps.
Okay, so what the tweets do, no, the tweeps, you know, those are our Twitter celebs and people. So what they do is that when someone posts a picture, they will zoom into the most ridiculous things on your picture. Like, let's check out the trend. Okay, so for example, this one is from @Simon_Shishara, who says, Miss Lake Zone, hashtag VAR, no way. So this is the picture the person posted, the first one. And then they call the referee, right? And as you can see, and then in the middle, so this is the referee looking at the VAR.
Checking out the VAR machine.
And then they see, but
this tie is not good. Miss Lake Zone 2018. And that's supposed to be like what they're going to win, or whoever would win is like a take-home prize.
Yes.
And check out the tires.
So the tires, like, I mean, really, seriously. Okay, let's see if we can get more on that trend. All right, so this one is from All right, so Twitter hashtag VAR is the most reliable. So this is the picture he posted, this one. All right, referee comes into play and they are zooming into his pictures. Let's see if the director can zoom into the picture of the shoe. So he's...
He's got a line peg.
Yes.
Maps. That's like an oversized shoe.
So people are calling him out. People are calling him out. Okay, let's see if we can take the last trend on VAR, the last tweet on VAR. Okay, so this one is from Chuma. Okay, underscore Gutle, who says, Black Twitter VAR working overtime. So this is the picture she posted.
And I mean, Maps, before you go into the VAR of this particular photo, it looks like a very nice photo. I mean, beautiful smile.
You see, that's the thing about VAR.
Beautiful hair, but
the VAR
spotted something. Let's check it out.
Okay, so my lovely sister over here is wearing oversized shoes. I mean, pretty girl like you. And VAR was like, hey, we are blowing the whistle. We are blowing the whistle.
Oh, my goodness, that's a red card. It will be interesting. I'm sure this trend is going to really catch on, and people will be checking out your photos. So be careful what you post, especially on Twitter. Mams, there's the last one there.
Okay, so the last one we're taking, hashtag VAR Twitter no chill from @Eunice. So picture of a lovely lady with her soccer kit there, and then she's in flip-flops. So they call the referee. Referee goes to the VAR. So I don't really understand. Is it because she's wearing flip-flops or what? I mean, with this one,
with this one, yeah. But you know, when there's a trend, people always try to find to make it work.
Yes.
Even when it doesn't. So like, you know, this is a cool advice from Maps and I. Just be careful what you post on Twitter from today. Well, besides the VAR tweets, what's happening on Twitter? We're here to let you know.
All right, so let's check out some of the tweets on what's happening on Twitter. Very interesting. So this one is at Mondelez, who says, I have no words to caption this. Let's watch the video. Okay, so if you don't understand the tweet there or the video, so this guy is looking at himself in the mirror. So I'm going to assume that he's drunk. And he's like, oh no, you can go. But it's his reflection. You can go. Oh, hey, you can go. And he starts shouting, you can go. So yeah, I mean.
Well, there's a lot more to show you about what's trending on Twitter. And this is from Dre says, look, Maggie, I'm walking Maggie.
And it's so cute.
Yeah, let's just show you that video. Oh, Maps, that's really heartwarming. Right? I'm sure this little boy may have a condition that does not allow him to walk, as every parent would expect. But he's excited that he can walk. It's a beautiful sight.
Look, Maggie, I'm walking. All right, let's see if we can get more tweets.
All right.
So this one is from @Pasta Ola, who says, after Canada gives me tourist visa, and immigration asks him, so when are you going back home? And this is the answer.
For where? Come to stay forever. For where? Come to stay forever. For where? Come to stay forever. For where? Come to stay.
So if you just joined us and you're wondering why this person or this gift is saying that I've come to stay forever, it's in relation to a comment from a Canadian immigration officer after the person had gotten a visa. When are you leaving? So, I've come to stay forever.
All right, so I am Asina, who says, are you in a relationship? And let's check out the answer.
Maybe he knows about it. I don't know. I know nothing.
How do you know about it?
No, not me. If you ask questions, what I'm telling you, I don't know. Since last year, this speculation has been there. It has never happened. Just forget about it. Forget about it. I will tell you when I need to tell you.
Will you phone me? Mapito, that's your former president. Mapito.
Yes, that's my former president, and I give him all the respect. All the respect.
No, but you know how these things work on Twitter. It's just a drift to make someone's point, really heard.
All right, so let me take just 2 messages. Let me see who's the lucky one. Okay, so this one says, indeed, Rev Eastwood Anaba hit the nail right on its head. It's sad most preachers today shy away from the real truth. And this one says, okay, let's see. All right, a lot of messages are coming through, so I can't read all of them. But this one is from Ruth, who says, funny Twitter trends. All right, Bernice Abubedu.
All right, Mapito, it's been an exciting time bringing you this edition of JoyNews Interactive. Before we go, our most watched video this week, Maps, has been that, unfortunately, of a 25-year-old senior high school student, all right, fortunately, actually, who spent 3 years on a remand on suspicion of a mobile phone theft, and that had 25,000 tweets. It's unfortunate that he had to spend, 3 years, but a lot of people have been watching us. 52,000 views, not tweets, I mean. Thank you so much for your company on this edition of JoyNews Interactive. I'm Bernice Abubedu.
I am a PCC Media, and we'll leave you with our video of the day, and it's from one of our viewers. So thank you very much.
Mohe Tramo, it's me and the father sending you.
Yes, you know. Mohe Tramo, Papa, Biabe.
Someone one a general. Who cried or the Boma?
Yes, it's Tramo.
The former police. I said, I know Boko. So crazy, Mama, on the post. Okay, fine. I want to tell you. Okay, some more. Where the travel to me, any father sending. Some more. What's that to you? Guy, yeah, I'm going to say rare video when I'm off.